Good morning, Your Excellency. I hope you accept well, Your Excellency. What can I do for Your Excellency?
Who's there, Peppy?
The entertainment committee is in the small conference room.
Let us listen.
Of course, Your Excellency will. Small conference room. Excellency, entertainment committee.
Bless you.
Why are all these millions being frittered away? Merely to gratify Metternish's insatiable ambition.
They don't appreciate me, Peppy.
Of course they don't, Your Excellency.
Anyone in the diplomat's room?
Of course, Your Excellency. The diplomat's room.
But she wasn't even a lady. She was one of them semi-mundane.
My mistake, Your Excellency. Wrong connection.
But poor old Metternich pounced on her like an orc.
Your Excellency, that was the servant's fault.
Leave it alone, Peppy. It's not without interest.
And just when he thought he'd won her, what do you think she did? She sung him the latest popular song. Why should I worry with Metternich Bray? My cousin can kiss in a far better way. Not so bad, eh?
They don't appreciate Your Excellency at all.
Who knows? The diplomat's room.
Of course, Your Excellency. Diplomat's room.
Metternich labirintusában talán csak mennyei atyánk ismeri ki magát.
Dites-moi, Monsieur le Duc. Ce prince Metternich.
Metternich calls a congress and gives a ball at the same time. The dance was never my strong point. Alors, whenever there's an important political decision to be made, he organizes a banquet, so the decision can be made by him alone.
Bien sûr. He is dangerous.
This Metternich.
Well enough. Now, he does appreciate me.
Tell me, my dear Count, and in news of Napoleon, she's a real prisoner, but she's sitting on the island of Elba, quietly catching fish. What?
We have been informed otherwise in London. Napoleon is sitting in Elba, but he's scheming to go back to Paris again.
Is that so?
If Napoleon once returns, goodbye, Metternich.
Well, worrying about my worry. That's a thoughtful fellow.
All this about Napoleon. I must ride to Dresden at once.
Well. Has the letter been read yet?
Your Excellency, I will make inquiries immediately in the back cabin.
The Prime Minister, Stockholm, the Excellency, the Foreign Minister, Copenhagen, Prime Minister of the Foreign Office, Munich.
Continue your work. Morning.
Which would Your Excellency care to read? Bavaria, Spain, Denmark?
No. The King of Württemberg arrived yesterday. First impressions are always important.
Württemberg. Have you Württemberg?
Have you Wittenberg?
Württemberg.
As I drove in, a most beautiful Viennese girl ran up to my carriage and handed me a bouquet of roses. But what do you think? This was merely a clever piece of business advertisement. The little hussy. For on the paper wrapper was written, for Vienna's best gloves, seek this address at the sign of the beautiful shepherdess. That makes the sixth countess that this little niece has annoyed. Hasn't she been forbidden to do it?
I've tried myself, Your Excellency, but she won't listen.
Impertinent.
Not even to me.
Well, one more bouquet and this.
From His Majesty the Tsar. As a token of the very great pleasure he will experience in taking part at the Congress for the first time this afternoon.
I am charmed, my dear visitor. I will be delighted to welcome His Majesty to the conference.
Your Excellency delighted. His Majesty will be delighted. In fact, everybody will be delighted. Your Excellency?
What is the meaning of this? The Tsar is coming to the conference.
I think not, Your Excellency. I have made arrangements for the whole afternoon. Will you come in, please?
The relief for...
With Your Excellency's approval, Madame la Comtesse invites His Majesty the Tsar to tea this afternoon at 5.
Splendid, Peppy, splendid. So these beautiful eyes did work last night.
Oh, I think they'll work still better this afternoon.
Oh, lucky Alexander. If I were not Mettens, I would like to be the Tsar this afternoon.
Your Excellency, the Tsar has just arrived at the council.
Excellent, Peppy, excellent. I shall welcome his absence most cordially. And now I can open the conference. Your Majesty, unfortunately, we must proceed without the Tsar.
His Majesty the Tsar.
You're not looking well, Mr. Secretary.
No, it's this Congress. Always chasing a buzz after the Tsar. These eternal conferences and these everlasting functions. Oh, I'm sick of them. Everything is ready, Your Excellency. Here are the Tsar's letters.
A woman's handwriting. Let's have a look at it. Alexander, why have you only come here once? Are you angry with me? Oh, for one day you let me dream of happiness with you. And now I have been alone and unhappy for so long. Oh, I want to see you just once again. Crystal. Crystal, crystal. Which crystal?
Your Excellency, that can only be the little glove seller.
The girl with the bouquet. But I told you definitely to encourage this affair. It is essential that this girl should be fixed up with the Tsar as quickly as possible. Understand?
Of course, Your Excellency.
Happy. Today's meeting must be concluded without the Tsar. I want to solve the problem of Napoleon without his interference, and tell the entertainments committee once and for all that I will not have the Tsar leave the ballroom.
Yes, Your Excellency.
He is not to meddle in my affairs. Tsar is going to sell kisses, so he can't get away. Well, kindly tell His Excellency that I still know how to hold men. Stop it. I have the honor to inform you that as a special surprise, His Majesty the Tsar will now sell kisses for the poor of Vienna at 100 guilders apiece.
She pourra. This time Metternich has caught me. My opinion too, Your Majesty. She pourra.
At times one is grateful for substitute.
Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. happened, Your Excellency?
Napoleon has landed in France.
Ship of... Excellent.